Dear students, now we are going to discuss a balance sheet of aerobic respiration and a shortcut for all exergonic and endergonic reactions during aerobic respiration. Balance sheet of aerobic respiration. If one glucose molecule is involved in aerobic respiration, per glucose molecule, one glucose molecule. Okay, so here I'm going to give a shortcut for all reactions, glycolysis, link reaction, TCA cycle, electron transport system, including that, right? So this is a shortcut. So first one is glycolysis. Taking place within the cytosol or cytoplasm. Take one glucose molecule. So one glucose molecule is converted into two molecules of pyruvic acid. Here we are going to discuss just energetics only. Balance sheet means ATP formation directly and NADH formation and synthesis of ATP from oxidation of NADH and FADH. So here one molecule of ATP is consumed. One more ATP molecule consumed. Okay, so these two are endergonic reactions. Already we discussed, but up to certain extent only, not completely. This is a complete shortcut. And here, two molecules of NADH. So here, very, very important thing is into three molecules of ATP. This is for neat. This shortcut is for neat. Okay, so three ATP molecules. So total ATP production, 6 molecules of ATP by means of OP. OP is oxidative phosphorylation, indirectly produced. Next. SLP1. Okay. Two reactants. So two molecules of ATP. Two ATP molecules. Okay, so this is a exergonic reaction. This one is not within cytoplasm, within the mitochondrial matrix. Exergonic. Exergonic reaction. Okay, so next one, link reaction within the mitochondrial matrix. Second one, link reaction. Two molecules of Na DH into 3 molecules of ATP. 6 molecules of ATP by means of OP, exergonic. Okay, so only NADH is produced during that reaction and that is subjected to oxidation during electron transport system. And next, TCA cycle. So 2 molecules of acetyl coenzyme A, 2 tons of TCA cycle. TCA 2 tons. Now one by one, 2 molecules of NADH into 3 molecules of ATP. 6 molecules of ATP by means of OP, oxidative phosphorylation, exergonic. Next, 2 molecules of NADH, 6 molecules of ATP, OP, exergonic. Exergonic reaction. Next, here SLP, third one. This is aerobic respiration, third SLP. And last one into 2 molecules of ATP. Okay, so SLP based ATP here and this one directly produced. I will give you separately. Exergonic reaction. Next, 2 molecules of FADH into 2 molecules of ATP. 4 molecules of ATP, that is a OP based exergonic reaction. And last one, 2 molecules of NADH, 3 molecules of ATP, 6 molecules of ATP, indirectly OP, that is exergonic reaction. Okay, so definitely, what about the total number of ATP molecules? 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 10 plus 18, 28, 29, 30, 34 plus 6. 40 ATP molecules, total production. Okay, so 40 minus 2. 40 minus 2. Yesterday we discussed this one. So use this flow chart, shortcut. With the help of this, you can answer any question possible out of NEET examination. This is for NEET. If it is MSET, small change is required. What is that change? Instead of 3, take 2. 2 molecules of ATP. Okay, so here 4 ATP molecules. Remaining as it is. Instead of 40, take 38. 38 minus 2, 36. This is for NEET. Okay, right? So now I am converting this one into MSET. Just change the title here. Okay, so instead of 3, take 2. Instead of 4, 6, sorry. Instead of 6, take 4. Remaining as it is. And change here, total 38. So here 38 minus 2, 36. This is for MSET. Okay, right? Next. So if we take I will give you separately. So with the help of this shortcut, you can understand. Now go back to introduction part. Respiration is a slow process, stepwise process. Because of a stepwise process, the system is enabled to synthesize some amount of ATP. It was given slow stepwise or not. So during oxidation of one glucose molecule, energy is not liberated in one step, in several steps. See how many exergonic and endergonic reactions are there. Okay, so this one is the endergonic reaction, energy consuming reaction 2. Rest of the reactions are exergonic reactions 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9 are the exergonic reactions. Okay, so according to this flow chart, endergonic reactions and energy liberating reactions, exergonic reactions, energy consuming, energy producing reactions, energy consuming 2, and energy producing reactions 9, either directly or indirect synthesis of ATP molecule. Right? Check it. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. Okay. Now the question is, in the case of eukaryotes, in eukaryotes, in the case of eukaryotes, where or in which mitochondria is involved, in eukaryotes. In eukaryotes, aerobic respiration. Aerobic respiration of one glucose molecule. This is very, very important. One neat question possible out of this one. For example, this is a eukaryotic cell. Eukaryotic cell. With mitochondria. This is a Bemmy diagram. This is mitochondria. Mitochondrion, singular. Mitochondria, plural. Okay, so out of 40 ATP molecules, how many are produced within the cytoplasm? Within the cytoplasm, 6 molecules of ATP by SLP1 and wait. Okay, so ATP production, total number of ATP within the cytoplasm, how many produced? 4 molecules of ATP produced. Production, here I'm taking production. During SLP1 and SLP2. 2 into 2, 4. And one more thing also, how many ATP consumed? Consumed. Within the cytoplasm only, how many consumed? Minus 2 ATP molecules. Minus means consumed. This is production. Production of ATP. Okay, so 4 ATP molecules. Remaining out of 40, what about the total number of ATP produced in cytoplasm, produced within the mitochondrial matrix? Okay, so remaining how many? Remaining 36 ATP molecules within the mitochondrial matrix. And out of 36, 34 by OP, oxidative phosphorylation, and remaining 2 ATP molecules by SLP, third one, during TCA cycle. Okay, right? So if they question you, in the case of eukaryote, how many ATP are total number produced inside the mitochondrial matrix? 36 out of 36, 34 OP, oxidative phosphorylation, with the help of electron transport system, and 2 ATP molecules through SLP, third one, during TCA cycle. And one more thing, out of 40 ATP molecules, how many directly produced? So directly produced ATP, directly produced ATP. What is that directly produced ATP? Directly means by means of SLP, substrate level phosphorylation. How many produced? 6 molecules of ATP. Next, indirectly produced ATP. What is that indirect production? OP, oxidative phosphorylation. 34 ATP molecules. This is for NEAT. Okay, right? In the case of eukaryotes. And in the case of prokaryotes, all are produced inside the cytoplasm or protoplasm. Reason there is no mitochondria. So this is very, very important for the question. Okay, right? Next. This is according to NCERT textbook NEAT exam for NEAT. Okay, so if it is MSET, what are the changes required? These for NEAT, and convert this one into MSET. Okay, simply the change is required here only. Change it. What is the change? Here already 4. Here 34 only instead of 36. Out of 34, see 34 plus 4, 38. So 32 OP based indirectly produced, and remaining 2 SLP 3. Okay, so here SLP 6 molecules of ATP. So change is required here only. 30 to ATP. Okay, so 32 plus 6, 38 ATP molecules, total production. Okay, that is for MSET. Okay, so here, if they question you, in mitochondria, how many ATP are produced? In mitochondria, how many produced? According to NEAT concept, go for 34 ATP, or if it is MSET, 32 ATP. Within the mitochondria, wait, 36 and 34, total production. Okay, right? So 34, if it is MSET, 36 NEAT. So this is for NEAT. and this is for MSET. Check it. Okay, right? Next. Next. Now, energetics of a balance sheet of anaerobic respiration. For one glucose molecule. Okay. So here, during glycolysis, energy production is during glycolysis only, not during fermentation. Okay, so glycolysis. First event is glycolysis. Okay, so during glycolysis, statement 1, total number of ATP consumed. That is common for both aerobic and anaerobic. How many consumed? Minus 2 ATP molecules. Next, total ATP produced. Is 2 into 2, 4 only. 4 ATP molecules. That is SLP1, 1 and 2 only. We should not take a third one. The reason there is no TCSIQ. Next. Third one is very, very important. NADH produced. How many? 2 molecules of NADH produced. Next. NADH consumed. 2 molecules of NADH. Next. Net NADH available. 0. No NADH available. Next. OP based ATP. 0. Electron transport system is possible, but there is no availability of NADH. NADH 2 produced, 2 consumed. Net availability is 0. FADH not at all possible, right? So now, what about a number of net total ATP production? Total ATP, 4 molecules. And the net is 4 minus 2 molecules of ATP. So net is 2 molecules of ATP only. Okay, right? That is for applicable for both alcoholic fermentation and lactic acid fermentation. Same energetics. Net availability is 2 ATP molecule only. Right? Next. And in the textbook, percentage of energy. Percentage of energy produced during anaerobic respiration per 1 glucose molecule. Okay, right? So in the case of aerobic respiration, per 1 glucose molecule, total energy is 686 kilocalories of energy. Okay, so in your textbook, the given one is less than 7% was given. How to calculate it? Okay, right? Now, take 2 molecules of NADH. 2 molecules of NADH. Here they took 2 molecules of ATP. 4 molecules of ATP. And directly formed ATP molecules. ATP by means of SLP. 4 ATP molecules. Total 8 ATP molecules. They consider like this. Against first concept. Okay, so net availability. Net 8 minus 2, 6 molecules of ATP. And per ATP molecule, per ATP means the last bond is removed, last phosphate, last bond attaching last phosphate. If it is hydrolyzed, 7.6 kilocalories of energy. Not complete ATP molecule. That 7.6 is from last bond, which is able to yield highest energy, 7.6 kilocalories of energy. In ATP molecule, what about the total number of phosphates? 3 phosphates. So if last bond attaching last phosphate is hydrolyzed, the amount of energy possible is 7.6 kilocalories of energy. So now what about the net gain of energy? 6 molecules of ATP. So 6 into 7.6. Okay, so simplify it. How much possible? Around 45.5. Anybody? Anybody? Swagat. How much? $45.5. Previously, we completed this one. 1 minute, hang on. Yeah, 47.6. Is it correct? 47.6. Check it. 47.6. Are you sure? Yeah, 45.6. Do it yourself. 45.6. Yeah, 45.6. Now, 45.6 divided by 686 into 100. Simplify it. Anybody? Simplify it fast. Yeah. Is it correct? Yeah. So value is a 6 point. How much? 6.64%. So the given statement in inside textbook, less than 7% is acceptable. With the help of this way only, you can get it. Okay, so don't take a 3 here. If you take 3 here, it will be more than 7. But in the textbook, given one is less than 7. So this is the way to understand that less than 7, right? Okay.